Senate President Akpabio plots to step down momentarily for Senate committee to officially clear him, recommend indefinite suspension for Senator Natasha. Welcome to Synod Media. Please, if this is your first time viewing our channel, kindly subscribe, like and share our videos. Also remember to put on your notification tab to get notified of our updates. The last is yet to be heard of the Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan and Senate President Akpabio's spat over alleged sexual harassment. The Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, currently facing backlash over the allegation of sexual harassment, may step down in the coming week in a plot to allow the Senate Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Public Petitions to officially clear him, Sahara reporters has learned. The Senate Committee, after clearing Akpabio, is then expected to recommend an indefinite suspension for his accuser and female senator, Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. Sahara reporters further gathered from top sources in the Red Chamber on Saturday. According to the sources, both Natasha and Akpabio will in the coming week appear before the Senate committee in a bid to make the Senate president fulfill all righteousness before landing a heavier blow on the suspended female senator. The investigation will be conducted by the Senator Neda Imaswen's committee, while the alleged plan involves presenting Akpabio officially innocent of all allegations and suspending Senator Natasha for the entirety of the remaining part of her tenure. Senator Ireti Kingigbe's recent statement supporting the investigation and Senator Onyekachi Nwemboyin's Channels TV interview are reportedly part of the orchestrated plan to perfect the suspension plot. Nwemboyin had revealed that both Akpabio and Natasha would eventually face an investigative panel. The plan currently being orchestrated is to suspend Senator Natasha till the end of the tenure. The report of the panel is currently being prepared, and the panel is just to formalize the process. Akpabio will announce that he is stepping down for investigation to face the panel, and after a few hours, the panel will come up with a report that he is innocent, and Senator Natasha will be suspended indefinitely till 2027, when her tenure ends. They want to send her away, one of the top sources revealed. This development comes on the heels of Senator Natasha's petition to Interparliamentary Union (IPU) against the Senate President. Sahara reporters on Friday reported that the Senate Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Public Petitions is set to hear testimonies from Senate President Godswill Akpabio and Kogi Central lawmaker Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan over allegations of sexual harassment. This was confirmed by the Senate Deputy Chief Whip, Onyekachi Nwemboyin, during an appearance on Channels Television on Friday. According to Nwemboyin, other senators who were present at the time of the alleged incident will also testify before the committee. All the parties involved would appear before the committee, including the Senate President. He would come and testify, and his testimony would be recorded. Likewise, other senators, Nwemboyin has stated. Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan, a member of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), had alleged that Akpabio sexually harassed her during a visit to his residence in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, in December 2023. She claimed that during the visit, the Senate President held her hand, led her around his house, and made inappropriate advances towards her, even in the presence of her husband. Sahara reporters also reported that the suspension of Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, representing Kogi Central, took a new turn as she filed a contempt application against Senate President Godswill Akpabio for allegedly disobeying a valid court order. In suit number FAC/ABJ/CS/384/2025, Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan is listed as the plaintiff, while the Clerk of the National Assembly, the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the President of the Senate, and the Chairman of the Senate Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Code of Conduct, Senator Neda Imaswe, are named as the first to fourth defendants and alleged contemnors. Justice Obiora Egwatu had previously granted an ex parte order on March 4 restraining the Senate Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Public Petitions from conducting disciplinary proceedings against Akpoti-Uduaghan. Justice Egwatu, in the ex parte application, supported by a 25-paragraph affidavit filed by Natasha's legal team on March 3, 2025, and argued on March 4, specifically said, an order of this Honorable Court is made, declaring that any action taken during the pendency of his suit is null, void, and of no effect whatsoever. Despite the existence of the court order, which was widely publicized, the Senate proceeded to suspend Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan for 6 months over alleged misconduct. The Senate also directed that her office be sealed and ordered her to hand over all Senate property in her possession to the Clerk of the National Assembly for the duration of the suspension. The decision followed the adoption of a report by the Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Public Petitions chaired by Senator Neda Imaswe, representing Edo South. The committee initiated disciplinary proceedings after the February 20 incident between Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan and Senate President Akpabio. In response to the Senate's disregard for the court order, Akpoti-Uduaghan, through her lawyers, filed a Form 48 Notice of Disobedience of Court Order at the Federal High Court in Abuja. The application, brought under Section 72 of the Sheriff and Civil Process Act 2004 and the inherent jurisdiction of the court, serves as a notice of the consequences of disobedience to the court order issued on March 4, 2025. The court document dated March 7 and signed by the registrar was obtained by Sahara reporters on Thursday. It reads, "Take notice that pursuant to Section 72 of the Sheriffs and Civil Processes Act, your willful disobedience of the order of this Honorable Court, Quorum, Honorable Justice O.A. Egwatu, made on 4th day of March 2025, renders you liable for contempt of court, for which you may be committed to prison unless you comply with the said order. Take further notice that despite being duly served with the enrolled order on the 5th day of March 2025, you, the defendants and contemnors, have deliberately and contumaciously disregarded its binding directive, proceeding with acts in flagrant defiance of the authority of this Honorable Court. A copy of the said order is annexed hereto for ease of reference." Well, that was quite a long one, just as the matter itself is going to be a long one too. If this plan of the Senate turns out to be true, then it means the last will not be heard yet from Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. But let's just hope this may not be true. The National Assembly is a reputable place where it is believed honorable members of the society are elected to make laws for good governance. They should not be the one